Priyatna. Please welcome Engineer Bambang, Gatot, Nugroho, and Mr. Nanan Henki Suharto, and also Mr. Sopam Prihati. 以及我们来自国内的讲者林峰副主任、周天颖院长、洪荣宏教授、罗正芳执行长以及吴习贤护理上台共同合影留念。好，我们请看向前方的摄影镜头。Please look at the cameras in front of you. Together, we celebrate the first Taiwan-Indonesia Surveyor Summit. Now, let's please welcome Engineer Bambang, Gatot, Nugroho. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much for the space and time. Before start the presentation, I would like to give you bad news and good news. The bad news is, several years ago, we were so very deeply sad because our famous temple in Indonesia, Borobudur, was damaged by earthquakes. Several parts of them lost, and statue describe the Siddhartha Buddha Gautama life is lost, something like this. We were very sad, but the second one we were sad is we have no representative documentation of Borobudur. So reconstruction of Borobudur was made based on traditional documentation, such as photographs, sketches, notes, etc. up to now. The good news is now we have new technology to monitoring and preserving our heritage. What is that? It's called 3D laser scanning, defined as non-contact, non-destructive technology that digitally captures the shape of physical object using line of laser lines. It's created point clouds from the surfaces of the object. In the right side is the original object, and in the left side is the point clouds recording from the surfaces of the object. And then, what is heritage? Heritage can be defined as a monument, buildings, or landscape of universal value from the point of view history, art, and science. Sometimes their significant part is lost to a natural disaster, such as a mountain erosion, flooding, acid, rain, earthquakes, conflict, and act of terrorism. I would like to describe you, if we are using the conventional survey, this is the conventional survey, how slow to get 1 point, we need 5 seconds. But if we are using the 3D laser scanning survey, what is the benefit? Greater level of detail, true accurate, reduce site visit, improve accuracy, immediate result, 3 visualization, of course, dimensionable. And now per second, we can get up to 75,000 point. Compared with the old one, for 1 point we need 5 seconds faster. Okay? And the scanning process is very, very simple. First, we take the original one, the photograph, and then we record the surfaces data into the 3D point cloud and process this to 3-dimensional model, and then submit to the client what are the requirements in 2 dimensions. Very simple process. This is in another language, same things. First is the original, and then we produce the point cloud, make the model, and convert to the AutoCAD, translate into the civil engineering languages or architect engineering languages, like this. There are so many various applications of 3D laser scanning: shipbuilding, land survey, road bridge survey, dimensional survey, and of course, similar with our topic, we're talking about the heritage documentation. What about accuracy? We have checked in the piping measurement in oil company. Sorry. If the object to the laser scanning position up to 75 meters, we can get the accuracy for up to 3 millimeters. Repeat, millimeters, not centimeters. And etc. This is how we get the documentation of an object by one stand position to record the object. Horizontally and vertically directly working together. And each point we get the coordinates. Okay, this is the point cloud. And this one is the original. Okay, this is our last project in Bandung at Gedung Sate. We have made the models. We have made documentation of this Gedung Sate. And Cathedral Church in Jakarta. This is inside of the church. Very detailed. Even the desk, the chair, etc. inside of this building, we can see the detail like this. And of course, at the right side, this is the civil engineering drawing technique. Very detailed, even the architect, and that is from outside, like this. This is international port of Tanjung Priok, Jakarta. You can see the, I'm sorry, it's not too clear, but I hope you can see the final product. We can see the front side, upside, and etc. This is international port of Tanjung Priok in Jakarta. Even floor by floor, we can describe. This is the first floor. very better documentation. The next floor and even the tower. Like this. And this is Yogyakarta Sultan Place in the Sabah Island. With traditional music. This is Yogyakarta Sultan Place. We have documentation. If something happened, burning on something happened for this one, we have documentation like this. The symbol of this one. This is Prambanan Temple. We have done the 3D laser scanning, and this is the result. Prambanan Temple, Candi Sewu. Even we can horizontal deformation analysis for this temple. Now this is not vertical anymore. Have some minus degree like this. Even in this temple, you can see this is the bridge, the brick, the damaged brick can monitor here. And we can show the cross section. And this is the famous one that I told you before. Now we have the documentation. Borobudur. We still have more homework in Indonesia. The yellow one is the condition of our temple in Indonesia. So many temples over there. This is our homework. This is in Sumatra, so many list of temple. West Java, in central of Java, Yogyakarta, East Java, even in Bali. And this is the sample of heritage. As I told you, this is our homework. 1,000. West Sumatra. Even in Jakarta, we still have so many homework. So, the conclusion is, we at the past time have blind. We have no data. We have no document. But now, we have a technology. But we have a limitation. Human resources, equipment resources, and of course, the important one is financial resources. We hope my dear friend in Taiwan would like to support us to save our heritage. In order that, in the past time, we blind. In the future, we are not blind anymore. Like sing of song, was blind, but now I see. Thank you very much. That's it.
Thank you. Please remain on here, and we're going to have Q&A session. So 我们可以请工作人员搬2张椅子上台. We're going to invite Mr. Bambang, Gatot, Nugroho, and Mr. Luo onto the stage once the chair is set. And we're going to receive a few questions. We're going to take a few questions from the floor. Due to the interest of time, we probably can only take 2 to 3 questions. So make sure that you seize the opportunity to ask our two experts on the stage. 好，那我们现在现场开放问题。那因为时间的关系，我们可能只能开放2到3个问题。现场有没有任何的问题都欢迎提出来，我们台上2位专家来为各位解答。Any questions from the floor? Now the floor is open. Oh yes.